Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Miss.Rainier here. Thanks for checking in with us again on YouTube. I have some really fun things that I'm excited to share with you today. Remember, as always, if you have any questions about anything, about the food distribution, about your packets, about anything that you're working on, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Remember, those packets, the second packet, you can pick up Friday or Monday at the school office from 9:30 to 11 or from 2 to 3:30 on Friday or Monday. You don't have to turn in the packets that you're working on right now. They have not given you that instruction. They haven't given us that instruction that you need to turn them in. So you don't need to worry about turning them in quite yet. All right, so now that we got all that out of the way, today we're going to do a couple new things. We're going to talk about National Day of. We're going to do a little reading for Women's History Month, and then we're going to talk a little bit about outer space. And then at the very end, I have a surprise. It's a little giveaway. So today, March 25th, is National Waffle Day. Because we know every day they come up with some sort of fun National Day of, and so today is National Waffle Day. Rudy, you want to celebrate National Waffle Day? Come here.
Let me give him a little bit, Sarah.
That's my mom. Come here. Waffle. You have to say hi first. Say hi. Say hi. Waffle. Rudy likes to celebrate National Waffle Day. Okay. So today's National Waffle Day. So hopefully you had some waffles for breakfast to celebrate. And today is also National Manatee Day. So manatees are these very large sea creatures. You find them frequently in Florida. But I just thought it was fun that today's National Manatee Day and National Waffle Day. So this month, the month of March, has actually been Women's History Month. Obviously, we haven't really been together much this month, but I thought it would be fun to spend the next couple days that we're in Women's History Month to just pick out some important women in history. So we've talked in class about how women haven't always had equal rights as men. And so Women's History Month celebrates those women who have really made a difference in history and have spoken up for women's rights for equality and fair treatment. And so I'm going to read you a little excerpt from this book. It's called Madam President, and it's about women in politics, so women in government. And so today I'm going to read a little clip about Nancy Pelosi. And so Nancy Pelosi is actually currently in government. If you ever watch any of the things on the news, it's probably a very good chance you're going to hear something about her. So whether you agree with her or you disagree with her, she's had an incredible impact on women in government. So I'm going to read this article to you about her. So it says Nancy Pelosi. Rudy's very interested in Nancy Pelosi as well. Actually, he's just interested in the waffle. So it says, Nancy Pelosi, what U.S. representative from San Francisco became the highest ranking woman in Congress when she rose to the #1 spot in the House of Representatives? That Speaker of the House. Nancy Pelosi, mother of 5, grandmother of 6, fan of the movie Shrek, the New York Times crossword puzzle, and the quiz show Jeopardy. She is also the highest ranking woman in the political history of the United States of either party in either body of Congress. Making it to Capitol Hill, though, is only one step. Making it inside of Congress is what counts. And the higher one climbs on the congressional leadership ladder, the easier it becomes to affect the issues on the table. So this article has already told us that she is the highest ranking member in government and position that a woman has ever had. Now, as Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi sets the agenda. In her acceptance speech, she remarked, "We have made history. Now let us make progress for our new America." She began the 110th Congress by promising a new direction. She set a 100-hour agenda to address issues of concern to American families. Following that was the 100-day agenda, which specifically addressed the war in Iraq. And a quote from her is, "In over 200 years of our history, no woman has ever risen to the heights in Congress of the United States," Nancy once told a reporter. "No woman has ever gone to the White House in a senior position in the Congress to sit at the table with the president to discuss the issues facing our country and the president's agenda." And if anything should happen to the president, the speaker is the second in line after the vice president for the succession to the presidency. With every election, the seats at the president's table are continually rearranged, but women leaders, thanks in no small part to Speaker Pelosi, are increasingly winning there to pull up the chair. So Nancy Pelosi, who is still currently in Congress, she's still currently the Speaker of the House. I think she's still Speaker of the House. If not, she's definitely the Majority Leader. And so she's the only woman. She has held the highest position by a woman in Congress ever. And so she's currently in government still. And so this clip this excerpt just tells us about how her as a female has impacted history. He's not going to leave me alone until I get rid of that waffle. And so this book is called Madam President, and it talks about, there's a bunch of different women in here that have had impacts on history. So like this is Sandra Day O'Connor, and we're going to talk about her next time. She's a Supreme Court Justice, so you have heard her name before. And I'll read her little clip for her article next time. So that's our little social studies bit for today. For science, we're going to start something new. So we're going to start the solar system. And so this is just some basic solar system information I'm going to show you. So these are the planets in how close they are to the sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, or Uranus, and Neptune. And then just some facts about the sun, the Earth, and the moon. And I'll take a picture of that and add that to the dojo post. But we have had some conversations about outer space this year in the solar system. And you guys have a lot of really excellent questions. And so what I want for you to do is I want for you to post, so basically how we do our KWL charts. We talk about what we already know, and then we talk about what we want to know. And so I want you to post a question below of what you want to learn about the solar system. It can be anything about outer space. It can be about galaxies. It can be about planets. It can be about how we rotate. It can be about stars. Any question that you would like answered about outer space. It could be about the space station. It could be about being an astronaut. Any question that you have, post it below. And that's how we're going to kind of form the rest of these little science videos, is we're going to answer your questions. We're going to do a little research, and we'll answer your question about what you are interested in. When I was in 5th grade, so I've always been very interested in the solar system and outer space. When I was in 5th grade, we had to pick a planet. So my favorite planet is Jupiter. And Jupiter is right here in terms of direction from the sun. So I've always been interested in Jupiter. So when I was in 5th grade, we had to create a travel brochure as if we were a travel agent and we wanted to convince people to come to our planet. So, and I actually still have this. This really is from when I was in 5th grade. And it says, Jupiter, home of volcano Lico, hosted by Miss.Rainier. And so on the inside of my travel brochure, I came up with different activities that you would do if you went to Jupiter. I came up with important information, and I came up, this is also some more important information. So for activities, I said that you could mountain jump. You can Jupiter bounce when you enter the atmosphere and can jump around on the air sacs. You can moon jump. Who can touch all 28 moons first? So Jupiter actually has 28 moons. And then food shaker. Who can spill the most stuff when we enter the atmosphere? And then for information, I put that Jupiter is huge. It's 317 times bigger than Earth. It is 49,000 degrees in temperature. A full rotation of Jupiter takes 9 hours and 55 minutes. It has storms and very active volcanoes. There are a lot of thunderstorms. You can have a peaceful dinner gazing at 28 moons. And then for information, it says Jupiter doesn't have gravity. There are 5 hours of day and there are 5 hours of night, because like it said, it takes 9 hours and 55 minutes for rotation. So they have a much shorter day than we do. Or that planet has a much shorter day. There's not life on that planet, so they don't have a shorter day. The planet does. It says it also rains on Jupiter. And then technical details that you can, serving delicious food and drinks on your little satellite space station. And then these are just some more photos I added. So I just wanted to share with you. I thought this was fun. When I was in 5th grade, I created this travel brochure for Jupiter. So if you have a favorite planet that you would like to learn more about, you can post that as one of your questions. You could post that below. So what I'm really excited about is I decided I'm going to do a little giveaway, because you guys know when you're in class, you can earn tickets, and I love to do fun little rewards and giveaways with you guys in class. So I figured, you know what, why not do that now? So what I'm going to do is we're going to do some book giveaways, and what I'll do is if you win, I have your addresses on Genesis, and I will order it on Amazon, and I'll have it shipped to your house. And there'll probably be a couple other little goodies in there, which I'm not going to tell you what they are. But I just thought this would be a fun thing to do, a little giveaway. So, some of the books that you can enter to win are Madam President. This is the book that I read from earlier. I read about Nancy Pelosi, and this is a book that has a bunch of short articles about important women in government. So this is going to be one of our giveaway books. A Girl Named Hillary. So this is about Hillary Clinton, and as she grew up as a girl. And that's another book that'll be a giveaway because this goes with Women's History Month. Anne Frank. This may not be the specific book that we're going to do the giveaway for, but it is going to be an Anne Frank book because this also goes with Women's History Month. And I know that this is someone that I've got a lot of questions about this year. And I think that you guys would love to win a book about her and read more about her. And then I have 2 outer space books to go with space. I have If You Decide to Go to the Moon. And this is actually a really cute book. And it gives you like a ton of information about the moon, but it gives it to you in a very cute way. And then galaxies. And so what we're going to do, how we're going to run the giveaway is anyone who comments below will be entered to win. So if you comment below and you say, Miss Rainier, I really would like to win the Madam President book, I'm going to write your name on a little paper and I'm going to put it in the bin. You could enter to win up to 3 books. So if you say, hey, I would like to win Galaxies, Hillary Clinton, and Madam President, I'll put your name in each one of those bins. And on Friday, I'm going to do a YouTube Live. We're going to go live at 11 a.m. And during that live, I will pull winners for the giveaways for the books. And I will do a little special something that you guys have been asking me to do for basically since we started now, since I got 25 subscribers. So I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I am going to do it because you guys have been asking me. So remember, comment below. I want you guys to comment a couple things. Comment below one question that you have about the solar system, galaxies, stars, moon, planets, anything that you would like to learn about the solar system. Post that one question below. And then I also want you to post, you can tell me what 3 books you would like to be entered to win. So remember, we have the Hillary Clinton book, Madam President, so that's Women in Politics, Anne Frank, Galaxies, and If You Decide to Go to the Moon. So remember, you have 3 entries. If you want to use all your 3 entries on one book, that's fine. Just say, Miss Rainier, I want 3 entries for the Madam President book, or I want 3 entries for If I Go to the Moon. Or you can pick 3 different books that you want 1 entry for. Remember, comment below one question you have about the solar system that you would like us to research and get answered for you, and then comment below what books you would like to put your entries in for. At 11 o'clock on Friday, we'll go live. We'll do a YouTube Live. I'll pick the winners, and then I'll do the little surprise that everyone has been asking me to do since we got 25 followers. That has something to do with a chicken. All right, I'll see you guys on here. YouTube Live Friday at 11. All right, comment below.